record on the computer. All right, so this is part one of our 4-part series on training on the back office. And so back office training is going to consist of lots of different things over the next 4 weeks, the next 4 Wednesdays. It's only 30 minutes because we have our Power Pod at 8:30 to 9. But during this time, I will be popping up back office. I'm going to show you some basics, things that you would need to know in order to maneuver throughout your business, okay? Laura, can I make you co-host? How do I make you co-host? Let me see, right here. More, there we go, more. It says make host. I can't make you host. How do I make you co-host?
Let's see. It's not given the option. Do you want me to sign in and just sign out and sign back in underneath of you?
Yeah, do that. That'd be fabulous.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and screen share so we can get started on this right away.
Okay, go.
Go, girl. Okay. All right, so this is back office. This is my son's account. Okay, so I'm not allowed to share mine. It's against compliance for me to share my account on a platform, right? That's open. And so anyway, this is my son's account. Okay. So this is right now where we're at. So this is what I want to show you. If you're new or newer to the business, this is probably what yours is going to look like too. Not a whole lot going on in here yet. We're going to show it to you. Okay. And so first of all, I want you to know this is the home screen. Okay. We are at home right now. Home is where you always can go back to. Okay. Let's talk about what's at home. So this is commissions, okay? And so you can see that he has made $100. All right, so when I click on view commissions, I want you to be able to do this in your back office. You can see that he has signed up someone and he's made a $100 bonus from that sign up. Okay, that's all he's made so far in commissions. He just got signed up. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to home. If he had been in a while, you could see each week, you can click down through each week and it'll show you exactly what areas you made money in. Okay, so we make money by the sign up product introduction bonus right here, which is what he's made, right? That's the first way we make money, is by that product introduction. So you can tell by this $100, he signed up somebody with a gold kit. And then we also make money by the cycle bonus and the gin match. And so he has not cycled yet because he just signed up and he doesn't have any volume yet on that other leg to cycle. And you also make money by gin match. So the person that he signed up has not got started yet. So we'll talk more about those later down the road though. But I just want you to know that tab, you can click right here on view your commissions to see it. Below this, you can see recent orders. It shows you your order. If you click on your order, it will show you a tracking number. You can view the invoice to see what you ordered and to show you tracking. This is important because your customers are going to say, hey, where's my order? It's not here yet. And you can say, let me log into your account and look real quick. You click here on shipped. And then once you do, you can view invoice here, or obviously the tracking would be over here if it's not yet been delivered. Okay. So then looking at our center button, this is where we like to hang out, okay? What do I need to do next? So you click on promotion details. You guys know that we start our business on Monday and we end that week on Sunday at midnight Eastern. So whatever you do from Monday to Sunday, that during that time period, you can promote. So when I look at him, he has purchased a gold pack, which is what you have to do for manager, right? You have to have a gold pack. So if you're not gold yet, you can upgrade from silver to gold. You just pay the difference and you get the difference in sleeves. So silver is $299, gold's $499. You pay $200, you get another 2 sleeves of X39, but you also get a free supportive patch, okay? Because you get 2.5 sleeves additional, okay? Because the gold, the silver is 3 for $299. The gold is 5.5, 5.5 sleeves for $499. Okay, so you can see here his distributors, you can standing, he's got his gold pack, he's active right now. So he needs 2 people that he's personally enrolled in his left leg that are silver and above, and 2 people that he's personally enrolled in his right leg that are silver and above. And you can see he's enrolled 1, right, on his right leg. And so he needs to enroll 3 more people by Sunday in order to promote to manager. Okay, if you guys have questions about this, ask in the chat. I can't see them right this second, but I will when I pop out of the screen. So this is what manager looks like right here. He would have 2 silvers on the left, 2 silvers on the right. Okay, so right now he needs to sign 3 more silvers or above. I'm gonna get him in here and tell him to get busy doing that right now. He's gonna build his business on TikTok. So I'm like, go for it, buddy, whatever you want to do. All right, so then I'm going to look over here and I'm going to show you guys where it says real-time qualifications. Do you see the week? 6/20 through 6/26. That's right now. Okay, so what that means is that 6/20 was Monday. He has until 6/26 in order to promote to manager if he wants to, right? And then whatever volume comes in here, he will be paid on that if he cycles, right? So let me talk about the cycles. Let me talk about the period left, period right, total left. Let me show you what that means. Okay. So right now you can see he's got a green check. He is active. Active is really important. We're going to talk about our monthly orders or our orders here in just a minute. It's very important that you are active. That means that you are commission qualified. And that also means that any volume that is below you, if you don't happen to get paid off of it by Sunday, you can, if you're active, bank that volume. And it will bank week after week after week after month after month after month for an entire year for you. As long as you stay active, that volume will bank and you will be able to get paid on it whenever you have volume on your other side. Okay, so let's talk about the side so you understand this. So the rolling 31-day period is $275 for him. He purchased a gold pack. So what that means is in 31 days from the day that he enrolled, 31 days later, he still has that $275 that keeps him active and qualified. At the end of that 31 days, he's going to need to place an order, okay, to stay active. Does that make sense? And so 275 is from his gold pack. That's the volume, the points for the gold pack. Volume and points mean the same thing. So that's how much the gold pack is. It's worth 275. Okay. Your silver pack is only worth 165, which is still keeps you active and qualified, right? For that 30 days. So at the end of the 30 days, he's going to need to order. He can either upgrade his account to platinum or to diamond, or he's going to need to order at least 110 in volume, which is a supportive patch and an X39, right? We know that's at least 110, okay? Or you can order whatever you want. As long as it's 110, then he's going to be, because he is going to go manager, right? And so manager, to be active, you need 110 a month to be commission qualified and keep your volume below you banking, okay? If you're not a manager, to be active is 55 BV. And we're going to talk about this in a minute for your customers. But to be active is 55 BV, which is just a supportive patch. And we know your people are at least ordering their X39 every month because no one is 10 using the patches, right? And so it's 1 month for every 10 years you are old. So if they're 50, that's 5 months they're ordering. If they're 70, that's 7 months they're ordering, probably longer, right? I've been using the patch 13 months now. I'm not going to stop using them because I'm not going to age anymore. I stopped aging last year. I reversed my age by 17 years and 6 months, and I'm sticking with that, right? So I'm going to continue using the patch every single day. It's the price of a cup of coffee. It's probably one of the most effective and affordable tools I have in my toolbox. That's for sure. So let's go back to volume. This is your volume right here that makes you active, your rolling 31-day PV. If there was a caution sign, a triangle up here, that means you're getting ready to become inactive. You need to place an order. If there's a red X, that means you're not active. You can place an order, right? But your volume is flushed out, okay? So because he's brand new, he doesn't have any volume on his left right now. So he hasn't signed anybody up on his left leg. Period left is this week. So this week, he has not enrolled anybody on his left leg yet, okay? Period right is this week. He has not enrolled anyone on the right leg yet, and nobody in his organization has enrolled anybody on the right yet. That's why these two show 0. Total left That's for his entire time. Obviously, I told you he just got signed up last week. So his entire time in the business, he hasn't signed anybody up on the left yet. That's why there's no volume on the left. The total right is there, obviously, because he's enrolled somebody already. And the person above him has also enrolled somebody underneath him. So that is in the total volume. So guess what? When you have 660 on one leg and 330 on the other, you will earn a $50 cycle bonus. Okay. And so remember I told you we get paid, number one, off those product introduction bonuses, which is right over here. He earned $100 from the person that he signed up with a gold pack. The second way we get paid is right here, this cycle bonus. So when he goes and enrolls two silvers is $330. It will show up right here on his left-hand side, which is his goal by Sunday, is to get two silvers on the left and at least another silver on the right. So when he has two silvers on the left, that's $330. Guess what? This 660, see how it's right here? It will go away. It'll be left with just $5 there, because it will cash out the 660 because he has 330 over here to match it. 330 on one side, 660 on the other. He earns a $50 cycle bonus. And that'll show up lifetime as soon as that happens right over here in his commissions tab. So when you log in, look and see what your period 31-day volume is. Look at your period left, look at your period right, look at your total left and your total right. Okay, those are the numbers. Total is for the entire time you've been with LifeWave. Period is just this period right here, real-time qualifications, okay? Now, when we look down, this shows newest distributors. So you can look here and it'll show you people that have signed up. That's him. And these are the two people that have signed up on his right leg. And then you can see that he has signed up somebody underneath himself personally. Okay. And so this is the main home screen. So I look at this every day. All right. Let me show you a couple other things real quick. Let me see where we're at on our time. Make sure I'm good, because I want to make sure I get your questions answered too. Okay, good. So store. I've talked about upgrading your kit. So if you're a silver and you're not a gold yet and you're a distributor, you need to upgrade to gold. You go down here to upgrade kits. When you do, it gives you the option to pick your kit. It tells you you're leaving the screen and it gives you the option to pick your kit. Now, obviously he's gold, so he can only pick platinum or diamond. Platinum, you can see he's going to pay the difference. He paid $499. He's going to pay $500, right? So he can pick that one. Or if he paid $1,100, he can pick the diamond pack. But know that he only pays the difference and he gets the difference in sleeves. So if you're silver and you upgrade to gold, you pay $200, you get 2 X39s and a supportive patch or 5 supportive patches, okay? Also, you want to place an order. Here's where you place your orders. You can see this, right? Promotions, bundle. Here's your patches. If you just wanted to place an order for different patches, they're all right here. Okay, the supplements, the skincare. Oh, if you're not using the Elevated Trio yet, it's amazing. Maintenance kits. Okay, I'm not going to go too much into these, but you can look at them. You can see that there are different kits, different dynamic maintenance packs or LifeWave X39 maintenance packs, and they allow you to bulk order the supportive patches or the X39s. You can't mix and match, but you can order bulk. So look at this one, for example, real quick, $349, and you get to pick whatever patches you want. So let's go back real quick, make sure I tell you guys correctly. Maintenance pack 1 right here, 6 months. So for 6 months, you get 55 BV and you have 7 patches you can pick. So for $349, you get 7 supportive patches. That's not a bad deal, right? That's like getting one for free. Okay, so that's a really good deal. And then same thing when you go into the, you can see the different maintenance packs here. You can play around with this and check it out, right? But it just gives you a bigger savings, okay, on the maintenance packs. Sales tools, you guys can see catalogs and stuff like that there, right? Obviously, we looked at the commissions tab. You can look more detailed at your commissions statements here. If you want, it'll show you what you earned throughout the whole year and all kinds of stuff. I don't ever get into there. I did one time. I'm like, oh, this is a lot of numbers, a lot of spreadsheet. But I'll skip. I'm going to go back to organization last. So monthly subscriptions. If you are a distributor, so for myself personally, I'm always ordering different patches every single month. Okay. Brent does not do that. He wants his auto ship, he wants it set, and he wants it delivered on the day. He is to the T. And so he has his auto ship set up. So right here, you can see that my son does not have his auto ship set up. So monthly subscription, I agree that I may try charging my alternate card, you can check that or not, whatever, right? But there's no monthly subscription. So how do you set one up? If you want to be on auto ship, you want your patches just like Brent delivered to your door, you go to patches on your 30-day mark. And let's just go down here. Let's just say it's X39. You want this on your auto ship. I'm not going to do promotion right now. You can see right here where you can add it to cart. You can one-click order, or you can add to your monthly subscription. Okay, so if I click add to monthly subscription, then that is going to be put on my auto ship order. So then I can go here, I can click check out. This is obviously his information, right? Ship to this address. Now I get to pick the date. So monthly starting on, and they let me pick the date. Okay. So if you want to set up your auto ship, this is how you do it. And then once you do that, say I pick this date, continue, close. I'm not going to obviously process this, obviously shipping, right? Because he just got his kit, so he doesn't need his patches yet. Then you would put in the CVV, and then after that, to pay with this card, then it would go to the screen that you complete order, okay? So review, complete order. So monthly subscription orders are set up through going to the store, picking the patch, putting it in the cart by picking monthly subscription order, okay? And then picking the date you wanted to ship out on, okay? So that's not, you don't just click here and go to set it up, okay? All right. The other thing I want to share with you guys, obviously if you clicked on orders, you would see the orders you placed. I want to share resources with you before I go to organization, and then I'll see what questions you have. So here we go, resources, lots of information here, okay? Lots and lots of information that you can click through to see all different types of tools to help you in this business, okay? So I'm not going to go through all of it, but obviously there's a compensation plan, product training guide. So do you want the product training guide? You can get it in English, and then poof, here it is, right? So you can go through and read all the different information about the different patches, what they say, where to apply them. It's all right here, right? And so this is a great tool if you're brand new to print this off, okay? Because it kind of gives you a blurb on what each patch does and where to apply it. So that is a great resource right there under resource and under product training guide, okay? Then it gets into the preferred customer program, policies and procedures. You can go down through here and look through all of these things, but just know I like marketing tools. For me personally, I love the marketing tools. I love clicking select a section. And you can see there's obviously different videos, different resources on different patches. You can actually watch a back office training. I go down to where's sales sheets. That's where I like to go. So you can see there's all kinds of scripts in here. There's product shots or social media stuff. I mean, you guys, they really give you a lot of resources, presentations and all kinds of stuff. But I like the sales sheets. So these are great tools to have yourself, obviously. You can print them out, right, individually if somebody wanted just some information. This is what's in the booklets like this. When you guys get these booklets, it has this information in there too. But if someone wants to see it ahead of time, you can have the sales sheets available, right? Okay, so last thing I'm going to go to before, whoopsie. I can't see my screen because of this thing being in the way. Let me move this bar. There we go. Okay. That one you cannot see. All right, perfect. Okay, so you may not even be able to see that screen actually. Go back here to home page. And it's not letting me go back to the home page. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, organization. I love to hang out in organization. This is probably the most confusing thing for people. So next week, we will spend the whole time talking about organization and your binary tree viewer. Okay. We're going to talk about this because you need to understand what all of these things mean in order for you to build your business. Because when we start talking about right leg and left leg, it's really important that you understand where you are and where people are that you've enrolled with the red heart, and then also people that you have not enrolled, but that you are making money on because they are in your organization. Okay. Because this is really important when you're going to promote to the next ranks, that you're able to look at this and say, wait a minute, I need to have, oh my gosh, I don't have anybody here. I need to sign up somebody on my left leg over here. And I need to sign up somebody else over here on my right leg because I have one here, right? I need another. As soon as I sign somebody up here, a box is going to drop down. But organization, next week, I'll show you Brent's back office because he's not yet promoted to leadership level either. And so I will show you his back office next week, which gives more in-depth detail on the organization, because you can see that because he has more of an organization to look at. So anyways, we'll talk more about organization next week. I want to stop screen share now. So then that way I can answer the questions you guys have and make sure that anything you need. Okay, good. Oh, Crystal had a great question. She said, what happens to your volume that you haven't used when you reached your anniversary? Okay, so here's the way we work. We work on a weekly basis, okay? Everything is week by week. So if you signed up, what's today, June 22nd, okay, in 2021, that was a year ago, okay? If by that Sunday, you did not get paid on some of that volume in 2021, then it will bank for you, okay? The company banks it. They'll bank it every single week until you get paid off of it. But know that when they pay you off of what was in the past first. Okay, so if you signed up in 2021, June 22nd, 2021, and you had $1,000 in volume sitting there from that week that you didn't get paid on, okay, more than likely you will have already been paid of that on that over the course of the year, unless you just didn't do anything for an entire year. Okay, because they pay you from the oldest volume first. So if, for example, Crystal, you reach your 1 year anniversary point, any volume that you accrued that first week that you didn't get paid on will fall off. Okay, that first week that you signed up last year, if you didn't get paid off any of that volume, then that volume will fall off. All your volume does not flush. It goes week by week. So then come next week, Crystal, okay? Next week is going to be the week of the, let's say 30th, right? Go back to last year, June 30th, whatever that pay period was, that week was. If there was volume that week that you didn't get paid on, by the end of the next Sunday, that volume will fall off from last year. So more than likely, obviously you've been working your business, Crystal, you're a director. So more than likely you have been paid on all your old volume, and there may be some newer volume that's sitting there banking on your right leg, right? That's your shared leg, your right leg. And so you can look by going into your volumes. If you click on that volumes tab down at the bottom, there's that little white word that says volumes. It shows you detailed of every single week how much volume you had from the day you signed up. Okay, but just know that for the majority of you, obviously here, Laura and I, Dave, Misty, You know, we've been on board for a year now, right? And so I've been paid on all my volume. I make darn sure I'm cashing that stuff out almost exactly to it every week, right? If not, it's not far off, and my volume may flip the next week, and then it's cashing out of that. But if not, that volume is going to bank. Like for example, Brent, prime example. Brent has, and you'll see this next week, almost $600,000 in volume on his left leg. Okay. So there's a little bit of volume. He's just been signed up technically a couple weeks, a year ago and a couple weeks. So there's some volume that he was paid off of on those first couple weeks. So my goal is to get him to manager, which he just needs 2 people on his left leg that I'm going to sign up tomorrow. And then he'll get paid on all that volume from that's banking there from those first couple weeks, right? And so then it becomes putting more people on his leg that needs the volume. For him is his right leg, so he can cash in that volume week after week on his right. So every time there's 330 on the right, then you can pull 660 from the left, or vice versa, right? And so every time there's 330, you can pull 660. Every time there's 330, you can pull 660 of the volume that's being banked. Okay, and I'll show you guys this next week. But you don't lose it all at one time. It falls off week by week. And that's what happens for us in promotions. Once you get past, and we'll talk about this in the coming weeks too, once you get past senior to senior director, promoting is only based on volume to executive director, presidential director, and senior presidential director. And that volume happens in a 4-week period. To me, it looks like this in my mind. It's a 4-week period. And so right now we are in the middle of a new week. So the volume from the last 3 weeks and the volume from this week make up what is required for me to be paid as a senior presidential director, which is $200,000. Okay. So the last 3 weeks volume, and we're already halfway into this week, I'm already over 200,000. Okay. So in a 4-week period, I have to be 200,000 in order to be paid as senior presidential director. So back it up and say executive director. Laura's executive director. In a 4-week period, she has to be at 50,000 in volume, which she already is, right? So we've got the last 3 weeks plus half of this week that'll end on Sunday. As long as by Sunday she has at least 50,000 in volume during that 4-week period, then she is paid as executive director, which she already obviously is, because her volume's high enough each week, right? For her, she's almost presidential director. Okay, does that make sense? And we'll get into that a little bit more as the weeks go on. Any other questions about that back office? Commissions, home screen. Do the maintenance kits qualifies you for active more than 30 days? Yes. So the maintenance kits, each one of them, if you click on them, it shows you how much volume it gives you and for how many months it gives you that volume. So that volume will trickle in. You'll place the order one time. Like for example, the one I clicked on was a $349 dynamic maintenance pack for supportive patches. It only gives, Andy, I know you're a manager, but that dynamic maintenance pack I clicked on for supportive patches gives you 55 BV for 6 months, each month for 6 months. So it spreads it out. That's not what you need to be qualified as a manager above. You need 110. So if you did like the X39 or a bigger maintenance pack, then you would look at, it would show you how much volume that you actually get each month. We know a diamond pack, if you purchase a diamond pack, or Andy, if you upgrade to diamond, the month that you upgraded to diamond or purchased that diamond, you are commission qualified that month, and it gives you 390 in volume, which obviously that's not very much. But what they do is they trickle in, they call it trickle. They'll give you 110 next month in July to keep you commission qualified, and they'll give you 110 the following month in August to keep you commission qualified. So then that way you don't order again until September, unless you run out of patches like I have when I first started. But you don't need to order to be commission qualified for 3 months when you place that diamond pack. So those are great questions. Anything else before we hop off here? Any other questions about the back office, what we've talked about so far? Remember, we're going to go in depth 3 more weeks. Any other questions? No questions? Okay, I'm going to stop the recording here.